Alright guys, got a new camera today, X-T2. This camera should be good. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've always wanted a Fuji, so this will be my first Fuji. The best mirrorless cameras I've heard, at least that's the talk of the town, so let's see what we got here. What the no way. This is what happens when you buy off of eBay. Oh my god, that is horrible. I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm really bad at acting. But wanted to talk to you guys about an issue I had. Crazy how this looks, right? You wouldn't ever think a camera would get messed up like this. You'd have to think of something bizarre, like, I don't know, the strap kind of pulling it apart, which is technically what happened. So I want to tell you guys a little story here. Basically, I was shooting a wedding, and if you guys are familiar with Peak Design, they make really good straps that you can take off. I love that brand so much. In fact, I have 2 straps from them. If you guys know about their clips, they're the clips that hang off of here, so that way you push the clip and then you can take off the strap. Hangs on 2 sides. So I had those 2 attached on this camera right here. And I was hanging out near a milk tea spot. I was sitting on a bench with a couple of the other shooters I was doing the wedding with, and the bench had holes in it. And I'll show it up on the screen if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's the bench that you guys see at like elementary schools or something, but basically it had holes in it. Also, I had a black rapid strap right here on the tripod mount, so I didn't want to use the Peak Design clips. I was basically sitting down just chatting it up with the other shooters. We were chilling there for 10 minutes waiting for reception to start, and we finally decided to go to the reception. And as I was standing up, I hear this loud crack. It was like cracking your knuckles as loud as you can. You know, at first I thought it was my lens cap, because sometimes lens caps can sound really loud. But that was way too loud for a lens cap. And I was scared. I didn't know what happened to my camera. It's like when you get a cut, you don't know, and it's in the dark and you're not sure what happened. Kind of like that feeling. I was really scared and not sure what happened. I slowly looked down, and when I looked down, this was the results, and I could not believe it. I almost teared up. I was just like, what the fuck? And I was just like staring at it, just kind of playing with it, just like, how the hell did this happen? Like, can a camera actually break like this? I've never seen a camera like this. You know, I was told this is a magnesium body, all around metal, and then this happens. So going back to my point, my theory is the Peak Design clips that were at the end fell into one of the holes on the bench and basically pulled my camera apart. And then this is the result. And what's great about these Fujis is you got everything at the top, and because this section had the ISO dials as well as the function buttons, continuous high, continuous low, preview, delete, all that on this side does not work anymore. And this is, luckily I had a second body during the wedding. I had an XH1, great camera, but this camera, it was funny because it still worked. It's just that my settings were set ISO 4000. I was shooting at continuous high, and I couldn't preview my photos nor delete them. So I had the 24x70 on my XH1, and then I had the, I believe it was a 90mm on this camera, firing away at continuous high without being able to preview it at ISO 4000, without being able to delete it. So obviously, calling at the end of this session is gonna be a pain in the ass. But that's what happened to this Fuji, and that's just wanted to be aware of all the people that are buying the Peak Design clips or even the Fuji cameras, X-T2 especially. That can happen. And that's what happened with this. And it's almost comical to me because I've never seen a camera break like this. I mean, if it fell down, maybe. But besides that, I've never seen it like this. And don't get me wrong, I actually love Fuji a lot. And like I said, I love the Peak Design clips. Just Peak Design in general. I have a Peak Design bag. And I'm actually filming this with another X-T2 that I bought on Craigslist. Shout out to the guy that gave me a good deal. But this can happen, and you got to be careful. So just want to do a quick warning for those of you guys who are kind of, paranoid about your mirrorless cameras, or not saying it's bad quality or anything, but like I said, this can happen. So I just wanted to share that little story with you guys. Luckily, I'm back into shooting now. Got a new camera, like I said, and everything's all good to go. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my channel yet, check it out. I got some like cool videos. You know, I do some cinematic stuff. I'm starting to do more vloggy stuff like this though. So not like this, not like a broken camera, but yeah. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and like, and take care of your equipment. Peace.